Beautiful. All right. So this presentation is going to be on building your personal brand. All right. And mainly the strategies to create connection and community. Okay. So what is a personal brand? That's where we need to start, right? Your unique presence and reputation in your niche. That is your personal brand, right? It's who you are and the presence you hold and the reputation you hold in your niche. Okay. This should reflect your values, your stories, and your authenticity. I was just talking about this. You need to be you. You need to be authentically you, and you really need to not give a fuck what other people think because it doesn't matter what other people think when it comes down to you and who you are. God made you. You're the only person who is like you. That is your advantage. That is your competitive advantage, right? Nobody else can match who you are. And if they do, it's a persona. It's not who they actually are, and it will fall off at some point. But when you're genuinely you on the camera, you can uphold that forever because you're just being authentic. Now, to create a personal brand, you need to cultivate emotional connections. Okay. So share those personal stories that highlight your values and experiences, right? Evoke empathy and connection. Let your audience in on your journey and where you're going, where you came from. And that's a big thing that I think a lot of you guys don't recognize when creating content. A lot of people have this idea that you need to be somebody or you need to already be doing something in order to create this content. It's a fallacy. You don't need to have the success and then start creating content. If you start creating content now, they see the whole journey. You're way more relatable now than when you're making a million a year, a million a month, and you've reached that success and now you're just teaching. You want to gain a following that can relate to you, that fuck with you, who you because who you are. You want people to tag along in your journey and be paying attention to what you're doing left and right, right? A lot of people are way more relatable with you now in the beginning of your process than they will be when you're at the top. Not many people can relate with you at the top. And a lot of you guys who are like me in a sense, who are doing business left and right, working on yourself left and right, and you really value your time and you don't have time for many other people, a lot of people don't understand that, right? But I had a lot more friends in the beginning of my process when I was still able to fuck off and do little things and still figure out my way. You're more relatable when you have essentially more for people to relate to. And the beginning of that process is where that is held. Because once you find your journey, you find your path, and you reach that success, there's more people on this planet that are striving for that success rather than people who have already reached that success, right?
Yeah.
So, that being said, you need to take advantage of where you're at now, okay? Social media is an integral part of our lives. People are scrolling every day to look for an escape from their current reality, right? Whether they come home from that 9 to 5 job and they're just like, fuck, like that day was terrible. Or they just dread going in Monday through Friday and the weekend is their savior. Now their savior is the late night where they could brainlessly scroll their phone and just enjoy that time, right? So in order for them to resonate with you and your brand, they must feel emotionally connected. Use humor, inspiration, heartfelt messages, stir that emotion. Be able to relate with them on an emotional level, right? This ensures that your audience feels something when they watch your content. If you make a video about a struggle you're having in the tattoo industry, like a no show, I had a no show today. It was fucking bullshit, and I was absolutely fucking livid about it in the morning and yesterday, fuckers. That emotion that you're able to put out, full energy, that is something people are going to relate to. Because anybody else that gets a no show, it's not like they're sitting there like, nah, okay. The people that are going to resonate with you are the others who are there, just like, yo, where the fuck is my client? But you're the person that says it. You're the person that goes out of your way to put it on social media and express how you feel. Use social media as an expression of who you are. As long as you follow the structure that I showed in what was the name of that one? How to go viral, I believe. The viral strategy. If you follow the structure that I showed in that presentation and you just show your emotion, that's everything. Because remember, in the structure of the video, the first 3 seconds, 8 to 7 seconds, you have the intro, and then you have the rising, you have the emotion, right? Emotion is a big part of the video. Conflict is a big part of the video and why people actually stay and like that video. So show that emotion. Have a good introduction, have an amazing hook, show that emotion, show the conflict, you being pissed off about the fact that your client didn't show up, and then talk about how you can essentially get through that or what you're going to do with your day instead. Show how you feel about it, create the conflict with the situation, and then move past it and show people what they can do instead. You're developing that story, right? So in order for them to resonate with their brand, they must feel emotionally connected. So in this photo on the right, that's just us showing our genuine reaction to what just happened. And for those that don't know, I basically just threw her on the table to show that tattoo. She's laughing, I'm laughing. It's a little fuck up scene, but those scenes people like to see because it's genuine. It's genuine emotion, right? Oh, too much. So another
Wait, yo, your screen is frozen for me. It's still on the first slide.
really,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
really
same. I didn't realize you were changing it.
fuck
Yeah.
me.
I didn't realize you were changing it either, but you just
Oh,
said the
hold on.
girl on the right, and I was like, what girl on the right?
Let's
It's
see.
like, what the
I was
fuck?
like, what?
What the fuck is that about? Yeah, I'm still live on the Zoom, so the Wi-Fi is fine for me. Fuckers. Okay, hold on. Let me figure this out.
Yeah, just unshare it and then reshare it again, and it'll be fun.
Can you guys see? It's keeps saying it's paused. Why does it say it's paused?
I can see everybody and hear everybody just fine.
But you can't see the actual screen share.
Screen
Yeah, I
share.
just see like the mouse cursor.
Yo, what the hell? Yeah, no, I can't see the screen share.
Okay. Well, that's not good. What the fuck is? Can you see now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's valid now. Now it's
Yes.
good now.
That was a fucking load of bullshit. I'm sorry, guys.
Nah, you're good. Yeah,
Don't
it's good now.
apologize. I just got here, so it's like nothing even happened for me.
Beautiful. Well, I'm happy I'm seeing that now. Fuck. Thank you, guys. Okay. Well, I'll go through this briefly again because now I know what the fuck just happened. Wow, that's crazy. All right. Can you guys see everything?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cursor, you guys can see if I'm skipping
Yep.
slides.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fucked. All right, cool. So I'll go through this briefly one more time for those that did just join, and now you guys can actually see the fucking screen. All right, you're going to want to cultivate emotional connections, right? Share personal stories that highlight your values and experiences. Okay, people want to know you, they want to be there with you. So, them being along for your journey, that creates that personal brand that we're aiming to create. Evoke empathy and connection. Let your audience in on your journey. And for those that weren't here a minute ago, I explained how you're in the beginning stages of your career. You're building up. You're still creating your foundation in the industry, let alone social media, right? So the only advantage you have on everybody else is the fact that you are you. A lot of people have this thought that you need to have success. You need to have achieved something in order to make social media and in order to go viral and shit like that. That's not necessarily the case. All right, it's a fallacy. People can relate to you more in your beginning stages than they can at your final stages. Because if you're the best at something, there's not many people that are also the best at what you are the best at, right? So in the beginning stages, aiming to become the best at something, everybody's trying to do their own thing. But they can relate with you dealing with your fuck ups, your successes, your fails. It's more to relate, right? So social media is an integral part of our lives. People are scrolling every day looking for an escape. You are their escape from their current reality. A lot of people don't like going to their 9 to 5. A lot of people got a degree that they have to use because they have no other option. A lot of people don't like going in Monday to Friday. We're very lucky to love what we do. We're very lucky to have that freedom. People like to experience that. People can watch you go through a full day of tattooing and the enjoyment you get out of tattooing, seeing multiple different people, enjoying your day, laughing, playing music, fucking off. People could look at that and be like, yo, that would be such a good life. But the difference is they keep scrolling. You are their form of entertainment. They get to live through you. So create that story. Follow that structure that I put in that viral presentation that I made earlier from 0 seconds to 3 seconds, from 3 seconds to seven. Follow that structure, but make it for yourself. If you don't have a tattoo one day, or you're just talking about a hot topic in the industry, like no shows, this is the example I used earlier. No shows. If you're fucking pissed off about no shows, put that emotion into the video because other people are feeling that same way. And if they feel your emotion and they can relate to that emotion, that's what's going to get them to like that video. That emotion that you're putting through the camera, that energy that you're portraying, that's what makes people really resonate with who you are, right? And in order for them to resonate with your brand, they must feel emotionally connected. So use humor. That's what I'm doing right here. in this photo. I threw her on the table. That's my front desk. Threw her on the fucking table because I'm showing off a tattoo for a video I recorded. She almost fell off. She's looking at me, surprised, laughing, and I'm cracking the fuck up. Because if she fell off that table, I would have lost it. So it would have been my fault, but lost it. Use humor, use inspiration, and heartfelt messages to stir that emotion. Cut deep. Talk to them. This ensures that your audience feels something when they watch your content. The feeling is what they are watching. The feeling is what they're liking for. The only reason they're going to share or save is the feeling that you gave them, right? Whether it's inspiration, motivation, a feeling of sadness, sorrow, happiness, joy, whatever it is, they're searching for that feeling, to feel something, right? Another thing you could do, enhance your visual appeal, right? A lot of people post really shitty videos, really bad quality. And realistically, the only really bad quality videos that go viral are honestly fighting videos, if I've seen them myself. Shitty quality, somebody gets knocked out, doesn't matter, you know what just happened, right? But if you're doing something where you're doing art or it's a product for your small business, whatever it might be, invest in quality. Now, I'm not talking about getting the nicest camera there is. You don't need a fucking Sony a7 IV to record your videos. If you have an iPhone, a relatively new iPhone, if you click in the top right, you have an HD and a 30. It says it right up top. If you click the HD, it turns to 4K. If you click the 30, it turns to 60. The 30 is 30 frames per second, 60 is 60 frames per second, right? But what you can invest in, besides for the phone in your pocket, is good lighting. Get a little fucking light that works really well. And I'll give you guys an example. I'll show you right now. I have this little cube light I use for all of my videos. And it was like fucking, it was nothing. I sent a link in the chat to you guys for this light. Not this one exactly, but this is one of the ones I use. Dude, you can get them for like 25 bucks. And this is it. It's a bright, oh, if I would like to turn that on, it's a bright ass light and it's just a cube. This shit can light the world up if it wanted to. And what I do, I just put this on the back of my phone, wherever my phone is. I put this on the back of my phone, literally like this. And this is how I record videos. This is it. Right there. And I'll put it right here so I have a light coming on me, right? So as long as you have a light source on yourself, the quality of your video will go from 1 to 2. Okay? Good lighting is key for the quality of the video being shown. All right? Clear audio. Invest in some fucking microphones. Get a DJI set. The DJI set that I had that I recently lost, I need to order another one, so I'll send that in the chat as well. It can plug right into your phone. It has an adapter that plugs right into the bottom of your phone, and you just throw that microphone on and you start talking. So again, you don't need anything more than your phone and a little set of microphones and a light. That's all you really need to make good content. And you don't even need a light if you're recording at a good time of day. Sun's out, use it, right? Make do with what you have in the beginning, all right? Use engaging editing styles. This can significantly heighten your visual quality. And by editing styles, leave out the bad shit. Anything that's low quality, take it the fuck out. If you need to sharpen an image or a video, you can do that through certain editing systems. But if you edit it in an appealing way where you're actually catching good angles, you understand, and this is going to develop as you're going, when you understand the right angle to take for yourself. Because as you guys test, certain videos are going to get liked more than others. People are going to tell you what they like to see. Start recording at those angles. Start taking out the fluff. Make sure that light is on. It's going to infinitely enhance your videos because you're only aiming to just get better and better, right? Now, when you grab their attention, disrupt the pattern. People are scrolling all day. Tattoo artists are making the same types of videos, left and right. How do you disrupt the pattern? How do you not come off like just another tattoo artist posting their work, right? It's pattern disruption. Make yourself different while staying in that same niche. Use eye-catching thumbnails. And now a thumbnail, I know a lot of people think of YouTube when you say thumbnail. The thumbnail is just the cover photo when you're posting the reel, right? What does that photo look like? Is it high quality and does it go with the actual banner that you're using, right? So once you get that video that goes viral, or even just a good reel that somebody sees and goes to your page, what do they see when they look at that? When they start scrolling down your page, is it shitty quality fucking cover photos and thumbnails? Or is it something quality that's going to make them click that, right? What is the presentation looking like? Use compelling captions, okay? This will draw viewers in and entice them to click and watch your content. In other sense, I use captions. I should have said hooks, but captions. Have a good caption. Have a good banner hook. Have a good audio hook, visual hook. But when they're just looking at it, judging it based on the cover, visual hook. Make sure that photo is good. Banner hook. That's the first thing they're going to see, especially when they're scrolling on your page. But once they click on that video, the caption is where they're going to look next, besides for watching the first 3 seconds, right? So make sure all of that is 1, aligned, and 2, catches attention. Play with different wording. Play with different CTAs. Go to town on it. This is the time for you guys to test and find what works for you, because we all have different personalities. As long as you follow the same principles and you're not afraid to be you, you will find success in what you're trying to do. But you need to be consistent with that and stop giving a fuck what people think. All right? Be relatable and authentic. Showcase your authentic self. I've said this like 3 times now. Include your flaws and your weird quirks. Use relatable language and experiences to connect with your audience. If you talk like an asshole, talk like an asshole. There's a million assholes on this planet. If you're nice and you have a little southern twang to you, don't try to hide it. If you have sporadic energy and if you have sporadic energy and you start a video like this, all right, guys, wrong. Fucking be you. Be you. Because that is why they like you. Okay? Don't hide who you are just because you think you're in front of a camera. It's not a school presentation. And if you treat it like a school presentation, how many of you guys actually paid attention and thought school presentations were actually engaging? None. None of you. So the goal is to be different. The goal is to be sporadic. If you stutter a million times in your videos, I've done it. If you stutter a million times in your videos and then catch yourself and get pissed off at yourself, put it in the video. How many other people do you think do that? Right? That's who you are. If you stutter, you stutter. That's who you are. Fuck it. Throw it out there. Because these are the little funny things that people are going to catch and think, ah, fuck, I've done that. They might send that video, has nothing to do with tattooing, and the person doesn't have any tattoos. They might send that video and be like, yo, listen to this dude stutter. It's something that catches attention and causes them to laugh or bring joy to their day, right? Target audience. Use language and scenarios that your target audience easily recognizes and relates to, whether through humor, common challenges, or shared experience, right? Somebody getting a tattoo understands getting cold during the tattoo and freezing their fucking ass off after a certain point. Other people aren't going to understand that. Certain people understand you need to eat beforehand. Other people don't understand that. Certain things in the tattoo industry, certain stereotypes in the industry, you can utilize. Certain language we use, you can utilize that other people aren't going to understand. But it doesn't matter about the people that aren't going to understand. It matters about the people that do understand, because that is your target. The people that are already in the niche, people already in the tattoo industry, right? This makes them feel heard. You know their struggle and culture. All right. And this is just a literal candid fucking photo that I posted, and it got 225,000 views on my story. Because people haven't seen me in a pool. People haven't really seen my dog that much. This is just me living my fucking life, and people love to see that. That was probably one of my most viewed stories that I posted in a while, and I had a question box. I think I got like 2,000 questions. There's no fucking way I'm answering all of those. Now, incorporate novelty and surprise, all right? Create content that showcases unique perspectives, unexpected outcomes, or unusual experiences, right? So this is where your creative mind comes into play. Tell stories about the worst client you've ever had. Throw a fucking twist on it. Record your day. Talk bullshit to the person. Show their reaction, right? So the unexpected outcomes, that's what people are going to want to see. That's going to be the climax of your video, okay? Unique perspectives. Throw out your perspective on something where you know you see something differently than the rest of the world, right? Because people will be like, ah, fuck, I didn't think about that one. That might cause somebody to comment or share, right? Unique perspectives, absolutely someone's going to share or someone's going to comment. No question. Because if they don't agree with you, they're going to give you shit in the comments, or they're going to agree with you and also comment. Because people feel heard, or people feel like, no, you're wrong. And it's just going to create more engagement on your video, and it's going to push your video further through the algorithm. All right. This could be through storytelling or showcasing skills, talents, in innovative ways, right? A lot of people feel like they have exhausted ways to showcase their skills in the tattoo industry. I fucking threw a pen cap. I made an entertaining video, caught their attention, made an entertaining video, and then I showed my work at the end. And a lot of people watched to the end, and those videos were like 2.5 minutes long. The only reason people watched through that whole video is because I was joking around with the client, and it was all authentic. There was a handful of ones that I scripted just because I didn't have a tattoo that day, but 95% of my content was all people would come in and be like, yo, what do you want me to say? Just be you. And I would just start recording. And that's when the gold would come out, right? You're recording an authentic conversation or authentic interaction where people feel like they're just there to watch, right? Use engaging hooks at the beginning of your videos to spark curiosity and retain viewers. I've talked about hooks left and right. I've talked about how you can see on Instagram how well your hooks are doing to see how many people made it past the first 3 seconds, right? Anything over 30%, good. Anything below percent, you're fucking that first 30 sec or that first 3 seconds up. All right. The hook is what's going to catch their attention because people scroll so fast. You have 3 seconds to catch their attention. And I'm beating this into your guys' head. First 3 seconds. Catch their attention with the visual, catch their attention with what you're saying. You can catch their attention with the banner and the caption. You have 4 points of entry where they can look at any of those and be like, okay, I'm going to watch a little further. Understand hooks, understand how to catch people's attention. All right. Encourage interaction and community building. Now, this is very big. All right. Create content that invites followers to participate. This is where the interaction comes into play. This could be through challenges, Q&As, polls, or CTAs, right? Also CTA, call to action. All right. Any story I do is most likely interactive, right? I'm either talking to the viewer or I'm saying something that incorporates the viewer. Majority of my stories that I post day to day have a question box. That's to heighten the interaction. If it doesn't have a question box, I'll do a poll, right? You want to make sure they feel invited to participate, that they want to interact. Just last week, I posted a photo or a video of the shop where it's at right now with all the work that we're doing inside of it right now. The front wall, I had the trim white. I posted a fucking video of it. I put a poll up, black or white trim. They voted black. I painted it black, put it up. That story got more views than the original. When they feel like they're playing a part in your story, it's like they're playing a fucking game half the time, especially when you actually listen to them and incorporate them. Q&As, you could put a Q&A on any story you want to put on, especially when you want to run some sort of survey to learn more about your viewers. You could throw a Q&A telling them what they want to see from you. What kind of content do you guys want to see me do? And they'll literally tell you what direction you should be going in. All right. But whenever you post a story, put a Q&A. When you post a reel, you could put a poll on the bottom. Have them answer, create that interaction, because the interaction is what pushes it even harder. You want to foster a sense of community by highlighting follower stories or resharing their content related to your brand. Now, being in the beginning of your stages, if your client posts a photo of their tattoo or a video of their tattoo on their story, have them tag you, share it. And once you share it, you can put it into a saved Instagram story on your page. So now you have testimonials right on the face of your page of, I don't know, client reviews. You can name it client testimonials, client reviews, finished pieces. You can do whatever you want. As long as you have them share it and you post it, it shows how active you are on your page. It shows how many people you tattoo, and it shows their honest reaction because they're the one posting it, not you. You're just sharing it. All right. Testimonials and other people seeing your work and essentially a client's perspective of being with you, any good words is going to take it so much further. All right. It's like a virtual word of mouth in a sense. This not only engages your audience, but also encourages more interaction and sharing. And that is the goal. That's why any giveaway I do, I make it required that you comment to people below, because now 2 more people are seeing my page. You must like it, boost the post up more. Extra entries, share on your story. I've done giveaways where I've gotten 100,000 followers off of it just by correctly setting it up to have people engage and actually share and follow. All right, additional strategies that I've talked about a million times. Consistency. Regular posting on a consistent schedule helps build familiarity and anticipation among followers. When they know you're posting every single day, they want to see it. There's a point in time where I posted 11 p.m. every single night for a year straight on my TikTok. When I posted every night, people knew it was coming. And if I missed a night, the first night I missed a night, I remember this because people commented on the video I posted the night before and literally had conversations like, yo, where is he? Yo, I expected him to post tonight. Like, what happened? Why didn't he post? Like, they were having conversations expecting me to post that night. You're creating this anticipation because people love your content so much, they want to see it again and again and again. And even if you're working with smaller numbers, you still have essentially an audience that will die for you wanting to see your content. If you have 1,000 followers, there might be 10 of those motherfuckers, but those 10 are what's going to drive you to do better and better and better and better. Because you're working for the same people, the numbers just get larger. If you can't cater to 10 people on your page, God's not going to give you 1 million. Create a content calendar and stick to it. Now, this is for you guys who are having trouble time management wise, because I know we spoke about this on the last call. If you're struggling with time management, you don't have as much time as you used to, or things are coming up faster than you expected, you're booking out more, whatever it might be, and you don't have as much time on your plate as you used to because you're becoming busier, which is going to happen. Create a content calendar. Whatever time in your day you want to, create that calendar, set it up. I use Google Calendar. I'll set up a whole block in my calendar and say, record content from 9 to 11 a.m., 9 to 10 a.m., 10 to 10:30 I post, right? Create that calendar so you know when you're recording. And if you want to record beforehand, ahead of time, set it up for after your appointment that day and record then. Put a section in your calendar for editing so you know what you're doing if you're doing it all yourself. All right. Commit to it. Create that block in your calendar and listen to your calendar and live by it. All right. Brand identity. Establish a clear and consistent visual and textual style across all of your posts. I use the same text for my banner hook every time. I use a very, very similar caption length every time, right? And it's always my face. So when people see my face, they know it's going to be some bullshit. When it was the pen cap video, it was the same pen. Dude, I went through like 100 of those pens, but it's the same pen, same color pen, right? I always flick the pen cap. People knew that's who it was. I always had the same banner. All right. This includes color schemes, color schemes, color of the pen, fonts, font of the banner, logo usage, if you use a logo. I didn't use the logo at the time. This will create a recognizable brand identity. This is who you are. One of my buddies had a very, very successful brand, a very, very successful page, and his page got taken down maybe 10 different times. And every time it got taken down, he reached 1 million followers every time, except for the last time he reached like 300K. But anytime he had to rebuild, all of his followers found him because he always said his slogan, which was act bad. And his name was Act Bad Ant. He said act bad in the beginning of the video. He always wore a red hat. And that was his two main things. And it was always in a Walmart. So whenever they saw him, they followed super fucking quick. Super quick. Value-driven content. Ensure that your videos provide real value, whether it's educational, entertaining, or motivational, right? A lot of you might not think you can provide value right now because you're just starting your content. You're just getting into the rhythm of being consistent and figuring out exactly what you want to do. Value is found within what you are doing, right? So if you're making somebody laugh, that is valuable to them. If you're giving them education on the tattoo industry, how you started tattooing, that is valuable to some people. But the value you put out there is not going to be valuable to everybody. So don't expect everybody to love the video. Don't expect everybody to save, like, comment. You're going to reach a certain audience. And once you find your way and you develop your own style with that video, that's when majority of people are going to start taking notice, right? But bringing real value through that video is why people are going to spend their time watching. You're not going to spend your money on something if you don't see value in that something, even if 1 million other people love it. But in this world of social media, people are going to pay you with their attention before they pay you with the dollar, which it should be asked backwards because you never get time back. You can always make money again. Providing useful content encourages followers to return for more. All right. So having this value consistently is why people are going to follow. Just one video with this value is not enough. When they see that viral video that you get, whenever that happens, when they see that video, they're going to go back to your page and they're going to scroll and see if you have more of that. If you don't have more of that content, they're not going to follow you. They're going to like the video. They're not going to follow you, right? When you have value stacked on top of value consistently on your page, that's when they're going to follow you because that's when they know, okay, cool, this dude does this. This dude is on point with this. They're going to follow you because now they want to see more of your videos. All right. So right now in the beginning stages, when you're just now getting more views, you're stacking that value. You're finding your way. You're creating that value with your page. Networking collabs, man. Regular posting on a consistent schedule helps build familiarity and anticipation amongst followers. Create a content calendar and stick to it, right? I feel like that is not what I meant to fucking put there. Oh, I fucked that up. Either way, networking collabs. I'm gonna go right off the top of my head. You want to network as much as humanly possible. So when you network, yeah, fuck, I'm gonna fix that. I apologize. You want to network with as many people as possible. So if you see an artist that you like their work, you like their videos, comment on the video, DM them, reach out to them. I do this probably on like a daily basis. I just reached out to Gian Carl, phenomenal neo trad artist. I reached out, say again, and he commented on my video today. I DM'd him, love your work. I love your work, love your videos. Keep that shit up. And now he commented on my shit today when he didn't follow me before I DM'd him. Chances are he knows who I am now. Right? Collab with people. If there's another artist in your area or another person in your area or your friends, just on the base level of like what collab actually means, collab with other people. If you can get one of your homeboys in to the shop to get a tattoo and you just know you two have this type of friendship that you don't have with anybody else, where he brings the humor out of you or she brings the humor out of you, collaborate with them. Have them come in, tell them, hey, I want to do a video, I want to tattoo you. Main focus is the video, and go to town. And once you get more followers and people start recognizing you, then you can start collabing with bigger names. I know I was just talking to Angelo about he has a barber that he always goes to. He gets his cut by him all the time. His barber gets tasked by him all the time. If you both have social media, collab. Do a collab post. Post it up. Because now his followers are going to see you. Your followers are going to see them. You guys are just going to build each other up. But networking is everything. And then collabing with the people that you network with, you're essentially just combining a crazy force and you're utilizing each other's following to build each other up. This is a very selfless game. The only way to do better is to help other people. All right. Now I'm going to fix this when I actually send this into you guys. By incorporating these principles and strategies, you can effectively build a personal brand that resonates with your audience, creates emotional connections, and fosters a thriving community of followers who feel connected to you. Study this, understand it, and understand how much emotion goes into creating your brand, how much your values go into creating your brand, because that's why people buy. That's why people come to you. People don't buy iPhones because they're the best fucking phone on the planet, because it's not. People don't buy Nike because they're the best shoes on the planet, because they're not. But even when everybody found out Nike uses fucking child labor across seas to create their shoes, not a lot of people gave a fuck. Now I'm going to end it on Kanye still has a lot of followers out there. I'm going to end it on that. But you guys understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
How'd I do?
You did excellent, Steven.
Marvelous, marvelous.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to actually go back and fix that ending because that was bullshit. I copy pasted the wrong shit. Give me one.
Get out of there. You know better than that. I don't know what you're up to, but knock it off. You psychopath. Quit.
All right. Any questions? Wow, I must have done really good.
Nah, I got a question. Yeah, I'm not letting you off that fucking easy. I got a question for you. I actually have two.
Good.
The first one is, the hashtags really matter when you posting.
I use them. I think they do. So when you post, I think they're more important on videos than photos. When you post a video or a photo, hashtags just essentially tell the platform where to organize you.
Where to put it?
Correct. So my videos, I always put the hashtag tattoo ideas, tattoos, explore page. I don't think explore page matters that much, to be honest with you, but I always use it. But
Everybody fucking uses it probably.
when you look up tattoo ideas, my videos are some of the top videos that pop up, right?
Mhm.
When I first went viral with the pen cap videos, I would do tattoo ideas, tattoos. And there was a point in time where if you looked up tattoos, you know how Instagram's set up, it'll be 4 static posts and then the reel on the explore page, and it'll like
Yes.
stack
Yeah.
every fucking reel on the
Yeah.
page.
That's
Every single one, because I was going the most viral at that time. I don't think that would have happened if I didn't put those hashtags, because Instagram wouldn't have known where to put me.
okay. And my second question is, I noticed that like when I post reels and then I post on TikTok, for some reason they do better, like a lot fucking better on Instagram. Is there like a reasoning to that? Like they're different, like I understand the different platforms, but like I don't understand why they're doing a lot better on Instagram opposed to TikTok. You know what I mean?
So some of my videos that I post on Instagram that do super well do absolutely terrible on TikTok. And vice versa. Videos that do shitty on Instagram do fucking awesome on TikTok.
It's just how it works.
It's just how it's been working recently. Ever since TikTok went down and came back, it's almost like the algorithms are complete opposites. So
Okay.
I think TikTok is way more personal. I think like if you know who Leo Skepi is, you know who that is?
Yeah.
The tall bald dude. He is a phenomenal example of this. His shit works on both platforms phenomenally, but he blew up on TikTok first. His stuff hit TikTok hard, and it's still very consistent on TikTok.
Yeah.
He's very right to the point. I think people scroll on TikTok way faster than they scroll on Instagram. That's just
Okay.
don't take that for fact, but actually getting their attention and getting right into the meat of the story on TikTok, I think that works a lot better.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
Anybody else?
I had to do it. My fault. All right. I'll see you guys next week.
Damn. That's like-
All right. No. All right. Beautiful. Everybody's been posting consistently.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm about to start. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Fucking start.
I've been playing around with times.
Good. What have you seen?
People like my stuff more at night rather than in the morning. So now I'm trying to figure out what time at night. Am I gonna need to stay up or like set an alarm for like midnight, or do I need to post like 6? We're working on that part.
There are AI platforms that can help you schedule your posts for TikTok specifically. On Instagram, you can schedule your posts.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so on Instagram, you're able to schedule posts.
Oh, perfect.
TikTok you need to use external. Let me see if they updated that because I know that was on a TikTok update recently. If they didn't come out there already, you should be able to update or schedule your posts, and I'll just kind of run with this just for the hell of it. No, it is not an option yet to schedule your post on TikTok that I'm seeing. Yeah, not yet. But you can use a platform called Zapier. Let me make sure they still have this feature, but this is what I used in the past. Zapier is an AI platform that essentially helps you schedule shit. They had a system that allowed you to schedule your post with TikTok. You just essentially have to log into your TikTok through that third party.
Okay. How do you spell Zapier?
Zapier. I'll drop it into the chat.
Cool. Thank you.
This is. I'm gonna look into this too because I just found something new. It might have that option as well.
Cool.
So I'm gonna do some research tonight to find it because it doesn't look like Zapier actually still does that, which is interesting.
I got one more question for you before you go.
Shoot it.
When you take like videos of yourself, right? You use the front of the camera or the back of the camera? Like this camera?
Front.
This one? The one that I'm pointing at right now? Okay. And can you just send the link to the microphone that you use so I could buy
I'll
it?
do that right now.
All right, dope. And that's all for me. You don't got to hear my accent anymore. You good?
Your accent is awesome.
It's really that bad?
You're from Jersey? No way.
Nah, I'm
Literally what
not.
I said. That's literally what I said.
That's what he said. The first thing he said when he fucking joined the call was, "You're from Jersey, right?" I was like, "I'm not even from Jersey. I'm from Staten Island."
I'm just full Italian.
From Jersey.
He was like, "What? You're obviously Italian." I was like, "Nah, I'm Polish."
Oh
Obviously I'm
shit.
Italian. Obviously I'm Italian.
I was
You
about
think
to
you believe
say,
me?
Don't
No,
disrespect. No, just like...
I'm not Polish. I'm fucking Italian.
Fucking told him I was Polish. He was like, damn. I was like, fuck you. Puerto Rican, Italian, and Polish. I'm just a fucking ball of anger.
I'm pretty much mixed with everything too. A lot of Italian.
Yeah, man.
See me? My father came right off the fucking boat, straight from the motherland. Damn, I should start fucking using that, bro. I got the whole chat laughing.
You can, yeah, make that a video.
Yeah, you'll see it on your For You page.
That's what I like to fucking hear. I'm sending these in now. Just trying to find the ones that I actually fucking have. That's not it. These. How's everybody doing results wise?
Great.
Good.
I'm making progress. It's slow progress, but I'm seeing the numbers grow up every day. Even if it's
Good.
just 1 or 2 followers, I'm
Build.
thankful for that. So it's doing something.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I've been in this for like 2 days and I'm doing pretty good. I just started talking to my phone and people just started following me.
That's good. That's all.
Yeah. Everybody laughs. I don't fucking understand.
It's the accent, man.
The way you're talking.
I'm not like trying to, I'm just talking. Nah, it's crazy though, hearing other what?
This is gonna haunt you from now on. This is gonna be hilarious.
No, this is very normal. When I go down the shore, everybody's like, "Oh my god, say coffee." I'm very used to it. They make me say all these words. Say coffee, say car, say eggs. It's like I'm used to it. I understand it.
People like to hear me say wash.
Yeah, you have a fucking accent.
Yeah.
The accent compared to your
And I try to say it there like when I wash. This doesn't sound right. I can't do it. I had a client one time, they go, just try it the right way. And I went, wash. And she was like, you're better off the other way. Like, stick to wash.
Wow.
I was like,
Wash.
appreciate it.
It's actually cute. The way
Thank
say
you.
wash. You're welcome.
Beautiful. Kai, knock it off, please. My ears. Beautiful. What could I have done better? I'm gonna ask you guys questions now. What could I have done better?
I don't know, get a laser pointer or something.
I bet that's what I'm gonna do from now on.
I like those.
You have to use your hands more when you talk.
That's another sub to me. I know it is.
Yeah, I
He
was
knows
about
what
to say
it
that to
is.
him.
Another
I
sub
thought
to
he
me.
knew that.
I
He knows
already
what
fucking
it
know.
is.
Now the effect. There we go.
There you go.
That's what I'm gonna do at the end of every single fucking presentation. That right there. Exactly what's gonna happen. Fucking beautiful. Is that how you do it? You gotta like come in and out with it? This is gonna piss me off now.
You look like you're
Look like
taking your school
this.
pictures.
Yeah, I know. Fucked up.
It's when you're doing excellent, Steven. That's just like...
Yo, Steven,
Yeah.
why are you punching Richie's phone like that, man?
Yo, that video is doing good right now.
Yeah, I know. I just saw that yesterday.
That video is doing fucking good right. Yo, he did that. We recorded that, I think this morning when we grabbed breakfast. It literally just popped up on my phone. Yeah, 9 hours ago.
Does the tattoo?
He been doing that everywhere. I two-pieced the shit out of him. And it already has 6,000 views.
For real.
Yeah, he posted it. It's like 10 seconds. It already has 6,000 views. He was like, do I post that? I was like, I promise you it was going to do well. He's like, okay. And now he's fucking going crazy over it. He's like, dude, it's doing so good. All right, I'm sending that link into the chat right now for the mics that I have.
Word, thanks.
Absolutely.
Fucking instantly buy that shit.
I
So
just got the light. The light just came in for me and I love it.
Beautiful. Super simple to use. You could change the actual warmth or coolness of the actual light and how bright it actually gets. Like,
Oh yeah, I blinded myself.
oh yeah,
It was good for the soul.
Good. And these are the lights. I don't know if you guys know this, but these are the lights. They have like actual like terminals right there where you can screw shit into. You can use this as your tattoo light. Like,
Oh, I have that.
like you can. It gets fucking bright.
Oh, I have that though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Fucking idiot. I
Like
can't believe it.
Edward from Twilight. That's like-
Hey. Yeah, I just put that link in there for you guys right now. Yeah. Any more questions?
Yeah.
No,
I
thank
can think
you.
of.
Not for me. I enjoyed it though.
Hell yeah. You guys got 5 more minutes of your night back. That's crazy.
We
Just
get
go
out of
enjoy-
school early, yay! That's like.
Go enjoy your fucking Friday night 5 minutes early.
Yeah.
Hey, for everybody that did show up, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for sacrificing your Friday night for this. And I'm going to see you guys on Tuesday. Tuesday.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Steven.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Thank you all.
Good night, everybody.
Great night.
Night.